Hola, 'tis I, Alycia. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to look into this idea that perhaps the Simpsons is able to predict future events, or is it just a crazy coincidence where they just seem to make absurd predictions or absurd storylines and they just happen to come true in the future? I don't know. Let's look into it. Okay, we're going to look into it, see what we can find out about this. This is, let me see what this one's called. Cats Rule the Earth Tarot. We're going to look into it, so we can find out what's up with the Simpsons and the predictions that they make. Some people say they make predictions. Some things are edited, like this latest SVB bank. Someone photoshopped the word over the title of the bank, I believe, so it's not actually Silicon Valley Bank in their episode, but another bank crash. But those happen, so I don't know that we'll say that's a prediction, but they've had other things. So let's look into it. And I'm going to be using my last big wand in stock from the shop. So if you have your eyes on this one is L2. And this is a big boy. I'm going to use that for this reading. All right. Simpsons. Are they a predictor? How do they get so many things right? Or just coincidence? Goodness. El Diablo in the center of the situation. Now this would say, just rumors, gossip. But then you have the wise hermit bringing the knowledge down in the future. What in the world? There's some amount of work that goes into it. This is weird. Let me just continue pulling because I'm getting befuddled already. So, what we have here, in the center of the situation, we have El Diablo. That would be no buenos. We know, you could say the ones that don the dark hats. You could say Eyes Wide Shut crew, whatever. Eyes Wide Shut crew is in the center of this situation, and this looks like in the past a lot of people have just thought, oh, it's just gossip, it's just coincidence, right? I don't know how many coincidences you have to have that things just mathematically are not possible, but what do I know? I don't know math. And now there's this idea of perhaps we've need to go into hiding, retirement, I don't know. Some idea like perhaps we've done too much. We've said too much. How have we said too much? So this would say Eyes Wide Shut gang is a part of this. And again, there's this overriding concern tying in here as well, is that they have perhaps been too right too often. Not good. It makes things look like things are just not happening in life, and perhaps there's pre-planned things, and that's kind of scary. And this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. Tarot card reading. The emotional undercurrent was like, well, we've been working at this for a while, and been able to get kind of quite a few things that are happening in the future, which is weird. Or knowing about it, or somehow the unspoken fear here, this is weird to me. I want fries with that. What's the additional unspoken fear here? What is the additional? King of Cups. Doesn't make everybody happy. It's like a weird thing where like some people could be happy and some people could be shitting bricks. It's just not everybody's on board with this. It's so they don't like, somehow I guess they feel like they're being endangered by being used to put things out, which is weird. So the driving ambition is almost like an idea here that we want to calm anxiety and fear because we've already seeded it. We want to calm the populace. I haven't watched The Simpsons since God knows when, even though I know I sound like Bart Simpson. Thank you very much. Cowabunga, dude. I know. I'm aware. However, this is some idea. We want to calm anxiety and fears. But there's this obstacle about, like, at what point do we close this chapter and move on? Looks like we're already thinking about moving on from the show, so I don't know. Seven of Pentacles, this is them continuing to work on being, providing these coincidences, as some would say. Then we have the Page of Wands. The irrational obsession is putting out these new messages all the time. So this feels like somehow they got an idea. El Diablo's at the center of the situation. So now I want to know more. What's up with El Diablo? Bringing up, let's keep him off to the side. What's up with him? Eyes Wide Shut gang. In case you don't know, Eyes Wide Shut gang, go look up that movie. You'll kind of get who we are referring to on this channel. If Eyes Wide Shut gang is behind this, what is their goal in using the cartoon to put these seeming coincidences out? There's this idea that sometimes they're doling out information. It's like a preparedness, like Boy Scouts. I don't know, always be prepared. Whoever's always prepared, that's this idea. Always be prepared. Like, we're putting out these things so you can get prepared in the future. Like, be prepared. Weigh the information you get within the episodes, because there is some type of like gossip, BS, rumors, more so rumors. Interesting. So it's more so like, hey, we heard this, so we're putting it in. So it's like a communication vehicle. And for then whoever's supposed, I guess, to get the messages from it, it's a way for them to dig into it, explore. I don't know why they can't just go have a meeting at the library or wherever they, I don't know, go hang out in some cave. Interesting. Okay, so here it's that this idea is that if we spread the message, there's going to be people who will go investigate it, look into it, and explore it. We don't have enough soldiers, I guess we'll call them soldiers, participants in the Eyes Wide Shut gang worldwide. I don't know. We don't have enough to do this on our own, so we're using it this way by putting it out into the world, and then people can go explore it and, you know, do whatever. It's weird. They work together to put these out. They're seeking to get transformation, but they need more help in investigating these topics. Weirdest reading I have ever done. And it's almost like whatever the topics are, it's either like, I need you to investigate them, see what's going on. Whoever's like, I don't know who's, they're dropping it and someone's picking it up. I need you to go investigate it and see, like, it's also, okay, beyond sending out messages to the people, it's also to public, us dummies consuming shit on the TV, that idea that we are getting you ready for things. So some things are rumors and scuttlebutt we've heard. Some things are ideas we want to plant the seed. Okay. This whole thing is just weird. It's just weird. You know, because I was looking. Now, I don't know. If you know, say it down in the comments. There's some things here where it was just like, they had it down. Like they had 45 coming down the escalator. Weird. They had Lady Gaga in the Super Bowl. What are the odds of that? I mean, I don't know. I'd assume that at some point she would. She's kind of a big star, but I don't know. They had murder hornets. They had the bug. You know, the bug of 2020. They had curling. USA winning curling. I think they've had some other stuff. They had something with Mr. Hanks. I don't know what that one's about. And legal Mary J up in Canada. So let's see. Are they worth paying attention to going forward? I'm recording this in March of 2023. Is Simpsons still getting incredible information? Is Simpsons still getting things to pay attention to going forward? Yeah. Yeah. Because they're not like known as they're known as cartoons, entertainment, whatever. So they're not known as like the Miss Cleo of, the world. They're still doing what they're doing. So if you want to pay attention and start seeing what type of little things are popping up, see what pops up next, because they're still laying down stuff if you are there to receive it. I'm not going to watch it. But yeah, they've got all sorts of stuff that they want to share. Isn't that interesting? Who knew? Anyhow, if you enjoyed this reading, you get more readings inside the Moon Moth Manor. Join me on my website, AlyciaWicker.com. Click the button and come into the manor and join us. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Adios.